You know, until a week and a half ago or thereabout, when the Supreme Court gave judgment, it was difficult for anybody to sit down and discuss anything about reconciliation or reorganization. Everybody was being hopeful that somehow something will give way. We'll probably go for another election and then come back to reorganize ourselves. But haven't gotten this finality. That is why we have started very serious meetings now, what to do. Reference to Wike is still in PDP. I mean, he went to court to get an order that he will not be expelled. So theoretically, he's in PDP. I think he has exercised his right of his human rights to a level of abuse because there's cynicism that leads to brutality of action, which is very unfortunate. He was a PDP local government chairman, PDP chief of staff, PDP minister first, PDP governor for 8 years. And, you know, for him to end up like this, he's my friend. Like I said in one of my programs here, when he invited me to Port Harcourt, that was how he introduced me to this Fubara. I think he said he was his accountant general or something, and swore in his name that he will leave here and, you know, leave them to do their own, that nobody is disturbing him doing his own work. And that was exactly the way Rotimi Amaechi introduced me to Wike himself when he was his chief of staff. You know, because of my friendship with Dr. Peter Odili, we've been used to all the processes in reverse politics as if we are from Port Harcourt. So if I tell you I don't know what is going on there, I exactly know what is going on there. On the governor's side, I've spoken with a lot of people in the past 24 hours. But I haven't spoken with Wike, but I hope to do that in the next 2, 3, 4 hours, you know, to really know where he's coming from. Because the situation doesn't tell any good of him, too. I mean, if he loses control of his state, because the information I get from the other side, I mean, there's some level of interference on his side. But, you know, I'm one person who doesn't make judgments, hearing one side.
Until you hear from both sides.
Until I have to hear from him.
But the information in the public domain is that he says there's a political structure which the governor of Fubara is about destroying, and he wouldn't allow that to happen because that's a structure that also threw him up as the governor. Well,
like I said, I have spoken with not the governor directly, but I hope I'll speak with him. I've spoken with people who are very close to him. That is not the information on the ground. That's far from, structure has nothing to do with what they have told me. So if I hear from Wike, then we'll see how, we discussed that extensively yesterday too at a high-level meeting in PDP. We don't want to lose anybody. Okay, if it is possible, we don't want to lose anybody. Unless the person becomes so recalcitrant, if he starts playing God, then we'll all go to the field and see what happens.